What's up, ninjas? What is going on? Freaky Friday, that's what's going on. You know, there's always something freaky on Friday, such as Hamburger Hill, of course, Solo, of course. Now, we're not doing the McDouble today. That's, look at the difference in my hands, right? The sun. Because Hamburger Hill is a weekly and McDouble is a bi-weekly. So today we're just doing Hamburger Hill. Just finished the front. I do got to make a little pass right over there and then we're headed to the back. Luckily the grass is not that tall. It's pretty hot out here, you know, 100-degree weather, and we've had just a little bit of rain here and there, but look at it's not enough for the grass to grow. And not to mention, you know, we've cut this last Saturday, so it's only been a few days, but I like it that it's weekly because it keeps the grass low and easier, especially if you're a solo individual. But hey, I just wanted to start the video. I will go ahead and get some footage in the back because the front is already done. And honestly, I like it because there's not that much weed eating going on at all. Very little, maybe a little bit around that stump, a couple of those stumps there, and that's about it. And the back is gonna have a little bit more weed eating because I can't get to the whole backyard with the mower. Dust. So anyway, I just wanted to say, hope you guys are doing good on this Freaky Friday. I got a couple of things I wanted to talk about and tell you. Of course, there's some things that's been going on that I haven't had a chance to record just because there's a lot going on. But now that I do have a moment, I will talk about that. But let's knock this yard out. I definitely want to get some footage and get this out of the way because I got to keep moving. There's a couple of other yards that I need to go ahead and get before the end of the day. So there we go. Let's head to the back. Okay, ninjas, that's all I can mow. Even though it looks like right here I only really have like one pass. Yeah, about one pass. It's just too dangerous. I know camera does it no justice. It never does. I mean, you could tell maybe a little bit from this angle. It's just a drop. And so weed eating a little bit through here. There's nothing down there. And a little bit of weed eating up there. There's certain spots where it's like not flat and the deck didn't get it. And then just blow everything off, which I do with the mower. I'll, you know, ride the mower down with my blower and just blow all of this down, and then I'll come back up and I'm out of here. So not gonna record that part. Really is dusty. Not gonna record that part because it's not gonna be long and it's not really worth it moving the camera around, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out, get out of here. We'll see you in the truck or at the next yard. All right, hope you enjoyed. wrap this one up. Just wanted to quickly show you this edge that you can do with a trimmer. You don't have to have a edger. Check that out. Clean, crisp edge. Whole point of it is just to let you know you don't have to have an edger. You can do it without an edger. To me, edgers come handy when you're dealing with a super overgrown yard and it hasn't been edged in ages. But when you're doing a regular maintained yard weekly, bi-weekly, string trimmer does just fine. All right, Ninjas, Tiny is thirsty not only of fuel, which we went ahead and topped them off. I'll top them off, really filled them up, 47 bucks, 18 almost and a half gallons, and 255.9, basically 256, but he's getting a little bit lower than halfway, I think, on DEF fluid. So I was here, had to stop and get some drinks for the house, and I figured why not go ahead and pick it up. Here it is. They come in a box. And so, Ninjas, you don't want to put this stuff on your freaking hands, so don't make sure you don't get it on your hands because it's got pig pee in it. That's right, you heard me. It's got actual pig urine, and you don't want to get that on your hands. I know it's bizarre, pig urine, but it's also got water and other things mixed in it. But this stuff is for diesel engines. So what you do, you basically unscrew this. Remember how I said do not get it on your freaking fingers, your hands. So you open it. All right, I always put this back, and then you take that. Make sure you got it on there correctly, because if you don't, it will leak, and it has done it for me before. And then you stretch this out. And then this is where you put your diesel fuel, but this is where the DEF fluid goes, okay? So here we go. Okay, so basically what you do is you come over here, stick the nozzle in there, and just be careful and go lightly, tip it over and fill her up. When you're done, retract. Still make sure you're not touching any kind of part of it to the tip with your fingers, and do not smell it. It smells awful, actually, because it smells like bleach and actually piss, I guess. It's disgusting. Okay, Ninjas, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got a little footage earlier in the day, and then this last one I didn't really record anything between there because I just wanted to get as much done as possible. Didn't really want to fool with the camera. So, but got taken care of Tiny, topped him off, and then did the whole DEF fluid, so he's happy. The DEF fluid, Ninjas, you don't really need to do that every day or anything like that. I mean, you really don't even need to do it every week. It really depends on how much you drive and how you drive. So if you're pretty heavy on the truck, like, you know, you're pretty heavy on the gas pedal and you're flooring it more, then it's going to use more of it. It is kind of like fuel. It gets used based on how you drive, but it does not use nowhere near as much like it would as far as the fuel itself. So like, for example, I'll show you. So what we'll do is we'll go down to driver assist. You see where it says DEF gauge? And there it is. It's almost full. Actually, it's gonna take a minute. Once I start driving, it'll probably go all the way to the F, which it would indicate it's full. Sometimes it takes a minute. So the reason it's not full all the way is because it's pretty funny how it works. It actually resets and reads how much is in there once it actually kicks in and needs some more and, you know, uses some. So like, let's say I was at a half a tank and I fill it up all the way to the top, it would still show half a tank until I start driving, and then actually it'll kick in. The computer will tell it needs more of it, and then it starts to actually take some. That's when it would read how much is in there. So that's why it's pretty funny. But anyway, hey, why did I do what I did yesterday? There's a local ninja here. You guys know him, the guy that, I keep saying it, but his name is James. But he's the one who has got the scabbard that we were in one of them videos we were starting to look at. And then the rain, you know, kind of came down. We kind of had to call it quits. And we got rushed, basically. Anyway, he's been a great help to me. On Instagram, I shared it. I didn't have a video that day, but him and his employees showed up this last Saturday and they helped me and Dr. Real with the church. That was really, really nice of them. And then yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Yeah, the day before yesterday. Wednesday, yep. He basically worked with me all day just to help me out. And he was asking me even today if I needed any help. And then he texted me just a little while ago and said, do you need any help tomorrow? Man, that's really nice of him, man. That's what it's all about. And I am very, very appreciative of it. So what I did yesterday, and I didn't record it, like I said, I didn't have a video, is I told him that I was gonna go ahead and just go ahead and hook him up with one of them older Green Touch blower racks, because I just had them sitting in the garage. So we met up yesterday. I had to stop by the tire shop to get the spare replaced because it blew out on the highway. And then that was last week or weekend. And so he met me there, and then I just hooked him up with it. And so he was offering to pay me for it, and I told him no, that's just what I want to do, just for the fact that he's helping me out. Anyway, my whole point of the story is, guys, it's really important to help each other out. It's one of the things why we're doing the donations and things that we're doing. Which, speaking of, I do want to say a big shout out to each and every one of you who have been a part of this and have decided to support it, whether it was with donating some money or just supporting it and being there. And if you can't, you know, donate, that's totally fine. But yeah, it's phenomenal. So James, thank you. And paying it forward is all I don't know. I think that's what it's all about. I really do. I really do. Look, he's paying it forward to me. He wants to help me out. I have offered to pay him. He said no. And so I told him, well, you don't have a blower rack? No, well, I'm gonna give you one. So it's kind of like, hey, he's helping me, I'm helping him. And but what sucks is he texted me. He said, man, I was gonna mount that thing last night and I decided I'm gonna do it today after work. And then we go knock out a few yards, and I come back around from the back. I come, you know, from the backyard, and his blower is missing. So somebody snatched it. So anyway, he ended up going and purchasing a brand new Red Max, I want to say 8500 if I'm not mistaken. And he got that blower rack installed. So hopefully, James, I'm sorry that happened to you, but hopefully that won't be the case anymore. Now you can safely, securely secure it and lock it safely, and it won't have any feet, so it won't walk away. But yeah, I'm sorry, that sucks, man. People shouldn't steal. I don't understand why people steal. If you want something in life, you need to go out and earn it and get it and work for it. Why do people feel the need to go snatch somebody's stuff up? Just because you see, I just had a guy inside this gas station behind me. He's like, man, that's some nice equipment you got there. I'm like, thank you. You know, so people do pay attention and they look. But what they don't understand is just because you have nice equipment and they don't know how hard you work to get there. They don't know how hard you work to get what you have. You know, that's crazy. So anyway, hey, hope you guys enjoyed. But listen, tomorrow we're gonna have, I got another story, true story, police involved again, or police officer. So that'll be pretty interesting. But thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do have a sticker that came in, I think 1 or 2. So we're gonna be putting those up. Might have, if he shows up in the morning, a helper just for tomorrow. A previous employee.
Slice and dice. Take care, ninjas. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.